This is the new Hisense 2024 U8N. Now Hisense did send this over to me and I'm very excited to check it out. But the great thing is Hisense has no input on what I think about this television. This is no secret because it's labeled here on the box. As you can see, it has Mini LED, it has Mini LED Pro Plus, full array local dimmings. It does support 144 Hertz and Dolby Vision. It runs off Google TV, which has all the same stuff, including Apple AirPlay and HomeKit. When you get a TV that has straps on it, it means that you have to lift the box up to get access to the TV. But a lot of people don't know this, that all the accessories are lined up here on top of the television, so you want to do that first. So let's go and get this open so we can get access to those accessories inside. All right, let's get this open. As expected, look at this. There you can find the new remote control, which is different for 2024, as well as the power cord, includes some batteries. And also want to show you that it has lights in it too. Check that out. Hisense is definitely doing it right. So now it has that base in the center so you can mount it onto a small desk and stands, which is a big improvement for Hisense. But be aware, the 55-inch still has the legs on the side. That could be a little bit of letdown for some people. All right, so it comes with this plate, and this is for the base to hold the television up, and it looks like it's weighing about 5 to 7 pounds. So we're gonna mount the base over here, and on this side we have different mounting options. So if you look at the different patterns right here, you can take this TV and you can put them this way to make the TV higher, or put them this way to make the TV a little bit lower, but it'll be your choice. Now take a look at the back of it. It has this new space age pattern look to it, and it does use a full-size power cord, the same thing you use on a computer. This TV doesn't use grooves for wire maintenance, but what it has is a pretty healthy base on it, so you can just run your wires around the back side of it and enter into the base and put on the back cover. On the back of it, you have plenty of inputs, including a USB 2.0 serial connection for calibration. But the most impressive thing I like about this TV is that on HDMI 1 and 2, you have 60 Hertz. HDMI 1 is for eARC for your soundbar. And then you have HDMI 3 and 4 that can accept up to 144 Hertz signal. So now you can have 2 gaming consoles or a computer while still maintaining that soundbar output to get Dolby Atmos surround sound. But don't worry, the audio system in this TV is robust with a 50-watt 2x1x2 multiple channel surround sound with that built-in subwoofer. Now keep this in mind, if you get the 85-inch, it has 60 watts of power instead of 50. Now I'm getting everything all set up and ready to go. I just want to show you something real quick. Now when it comes to the panel types, I can tell you that the 65 is a VA panel that I'm using today, and the 75-inch is an ADS IPS panel. But according to display specifications, it doesn't show any other sizes. And if you live outside of the United States, there's a possibility that you might get another series called the U8N, and this one is powered by the Vita software, so it's not going to have the same interface like the Google TV that I'm showing you in this video. So I decided to turn this into like an unboxing first impressions video instead of a full review. The main reason is because you've been watching my videos and I want to know what you want to see. So make sure you leave a comment right now and tell me what you'd like to see on the full review, and I'll try to cover that as best as possible. With that being said, let's take a look at the TV. Well, first of all, this is the main hub. It's called For You, and this is a great feature because the more you use the television, the more it's going to recommend to you. So under Live, this is where you're going to find the Google TV, and they do have an app for that, by the way. Now, since it is powered by Google TV, of course, you have an app store, plus you do have a built-in web browser, and they have this feature called Device Assist, and basically this is a cleaner for Android. So if you want to go in here and clean up the television, this little setup allows you to do it pretty easily. Other than that, you can hook up a USB drive to it and play your music or movies, and you can reorder the applications. For people out there who wants to use APK packs, you could, but it's not something I would recommend on this channel. Now here's one of the main menus. Don't want to go too far into this. Now I do think people would be interested in learning which operating system, and this is powered by Android 12. And as far as storage, you can see it's 19 gigs. Of course, you have ambient mode. You can cast your phone over to it. Apple AirPlay, HomeKit, your standard stuff there. And this TV will connect to Alexa. All right, so now we're pulling up YouTube TV and just trying to find some content. Let's go over here to Live at the top. And let's see what we can find. Because of copyright, I can't just stream TV nonstop, but I'll play a couple of clips so we can take a look at it. Now I do have the TV on theater night mode, and look how clean it is. A lot of people have been talking about this TV has a lot of problems with banding and all kind of stuff out there, and maybe it's the 55-inch, But I can tell you this one right here looks real nice. Let's try to find a scene that we can try out some of these picture modes. Here's vivid mode so we can take a look at it. And this TV is blurringly bright. We're talking about 3,000 nits, 1,600 local dimming zones on this 65-inch. I don't know how some other companies can even compare at the price points of these TVs. And some people are saying like, hey, the price went up. Yeah, but you're getting more. So take that in consideration. But let's go through a few more of these settings. There's your standard, dims it down quite a bit. We have sports mode, looks nice. Look at the green right there and the purple in the background. We're not going to be using gaming mode. You have an energy savings mode that uses the sensors on the television to lower the brightness. Next, I switched it over to Disney Plus, and we have it in SDR mode, but I just want to take a look at a few things. And the TV is in theater mode, which you can see right there on the TV. Now, again, people talk about posturing. So far, this looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit continue. I mean, if you look at that picture, it's nice, clean. We have these different settings like theater day, energy savings. And one thing I did notice when I did put it in sports mode, it gave me more of that realistic look to it. Some people don't like, they call it soap opera effect. But this TV has 480 hertz motion. The motion basically adjusts the frame so you get the most accurate picture. And again, some people like the soap opera effect. Some people like that more smooth motion where it trails the image, but that's your choice. Now with this HDMI format, it's great because most Google TVs don't do this, but now they have an automatic mode. So normally before, if you had your TV in standard format, which the TV came by factory, you would basically not be able to get 4K off of your different consoles. But now with this automatic mode, you can have it to automatically adjust itself. And as you go down here, you see if you hook it up to a console on the inputs of 3 and 4, this TV does support 144 hertz, and that's at 4K. But if you drop it down to 1080p, it can support up to 240 hertz. This is some scenes with black in there, and look at the contrast, and also the colors are crazy here. Now, I know a lot of people think that having a bright TV is going to be overkill, but I'm here to tell you that brightness is not necessarily just to give it a lot of bright, but it brings in those details. Look at the bird's feathers. I mean, this is going to make your TV look more realistic. Again, here's another example of why 3,000 nits is going to improve your image quality and not necessarily just make everything crazy bright like you think it is. So that's all we have on this video. I just want to give you a couple of nuggets because, again, I'm waiting on your comments so we can make the best video possible on this Hisense U8N. And if you like this format, let me know because, again, these videos for you, and I want to make sure that you get what you want. And if you're asking me to compare this TV against other TVs, please don't do that because I don't have every TV. And the best way to do a comparison video is to put them side by side. Otherwise, I'm looking at specs just like you. With that being said, I can't wait to make this full review for you guys. I have some great things coming to the channel. Thanks a lot for your support. I'm Tech Steve. I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, that's right. Peace.